Alright guys, my name's Sean McGee. I'm Arclight 2011. I started off blogging on any news just after Fukushima, when all the media went pretty quiet, and it was quite shocking because there was some obvious health effects that were going to occur from this, and it was taken out of the public eye. And for about a year or so I was on any news, and we were collecting data, trying to find what was right, what were the parameters of this disaster. And we basically got taken in a little journey, if you like, and my little journey took me on to continuing the blogging, because the news, and lots of news, was being at least played down, if not outright censored. So I started blogging on nuclearnews.net. Many thanks to Christina for giving me that opportunity. And the stuff I had looked into at any news started coming to the fore. So I basically did lots of articles. I was doing more digging. I knew sort of kind of where to go to find things, and trying to keep an eye on the situation. So basically, when I started doing this, it was just before the Olympics, sort of thing, where I was doing lots of posting on the YouTube, and I was looking at air pollution in the UK and in Europe in general, using various radiation network monitors and various data. I was able to glean that there was some problems, and I was comparing that with normal pollution data, and coming across some, should we say, similarities in timing between the two types of increase or measurements. Also discovered lots of cover-ups within the radiation monitoring side of things, not necessarily from the guys on the ground, but in ways that maybe software is used to gain statistical data, with which that then can be is being used basically to underpin all the reports that are being done about pollution and about lots of other things. Anyway, so the YouTube thing was interesting because I kind of started getting hacked and all sorts of things. I got hacked twice. Once was by the police, and I put in a crime report because of the hack that I got. It was actually an intercept on my phone where somebody pretended to be one of my employers, the Daily Mail, funnily enough, and I was working as a very small wheel in the cog there, just delivering papers, nothing too exciting. But they hacked my phone. They wanted to find out who I was, what I was up to, so I had to talk with them directly. I actually talked to them on the phone as well afterwards when I put my police crime number in, got my crime number, and I was trying to get an investigation going. And they said, well, it was us, we're just keeping, we're trying to work out, are you part of this Daily Mail phone hacking thing? It was quite amusing because they hacked me. They're allowed to hack people like me, but they're not allowed to hack, well, I don't know what the criteria is. It's whoever they fancy not being hacked, basically, at the time. But anyway, because the police are doing it all the time as well. But what happened with that really was that I obviously managed to get on a domestic extremist database, I suspect, to be hacked in that way. But later on I got hacked again, and that was after I contacted Imperial College University inquiring about issues around Chernobyl, about some statistics and what have you. So they basically gave me some information on that, and then I was hacked the same night, and I got another crime reference number, and apparently that was stopped by the police, and then or someone, and an investigation was taken out on me. That went on for at least some months, according to the very honest after hours staff in India, God bless you, and Egypt as well. Another good guy in Egypt gave me some info, which included getting that I've got a black box on my BT exchange phone line, part of it, the exchange part, and that there was an investigation on me opened up instead of an investigation on the people who hacked me. And Vodafone were very much up for it. They had the IP address of this persons unknown, but they were not able to follow it up because it was stopped by other people. Of course, Domestic Extremist Database went over to MI5 during the Olympics, and it's on their website. So you can go on their website, go to the page with Domestic Extremist Database, get white blank space, enabling. And I have tried to get a data protection request in, but the Scotland Yard do not know now, because they don't have to I think they're called CPU or something. But they don't have the original police format for this domestic extremist database. It's now renamed and taken under the auspices of national security. So all you little old ladies and old men out there that wave your CND flags, anti-Monsanto, or whatever else that you're unhappy about, well, what they're doing to me now is going to be what they're going to be doing to you, because it's so easy for them to do it, and they really don't care. They really do not care, it would appear. Anyway, so I got targeted. So what was the next big thing? Well, December, a few months after I started at nuclearnews.net. It's nuclear-news.net, under the auspices of ArcLight 2011. I basically, in December, I got my insurance. I'm a courier delivering papers, so my insurance went up 300%. They cancelled the insurance by text, and they come up with some really rubbish excuse. But then they put my price up 300%, and they have had 2 recent phone calls from the insurance underwriters. They'll do a story about this, but ultimately I lost my job. I personally think it was a phone call after I posted a certain article up, which ended up me losing a lot of my work, and so therefore, I could see the writings on the wall. Going to be homeless, going to have bad credit, going to be bankrupted, all this type of stuff, because I can't earn money. And obviously, if they can just phone up and get a job cancelled, that's not encouraging for me, is it? This huge increases, and I've got another increase when my insurance policy is up in December. I've been told by the underwriters, they phoned me up. They phoned me up twice in the last month or so, 6 weeks. So anyway, choices. I tried to live off grid, and basically that wasn't possible. So basically I'm having to move out of England. I'm going to have to go to Iceland, and that's going to be a journey in itself, and I'll keep you all posted on how that goes. But I'm going to claim harassment, political harassment. I'm going to try and get settled in Iceland, God willing. So I've got a long fight ahead of me, and it's not going to be easy to prove this harassment, because the records are, I can't get to them basically, and there's no legal aid in this country anymore, so there's no legal recourse. There's possibly some, but there's a lot of work, and in the meantime, a lot of news that's been hidden needs to be brought out. So there's not many people doing it. Relatively small handful of people on the internet just trying to get some truth out there in any way they can. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it at that. Just an update on my situation, just letting you know who I am, and I'll be posting more of these videos in this kind of format, giving you some more details on what's going on. Alright, thank you.